Hey y'all, how you doing? Oh, what kind of week have I had? Let's see. About a couple days ago, um, I had this loud ringing in my ear. I mean, it was loud. It was like automatically put my hands over my ears and hoping it went away. You know? But no, it didn't for like 45 seconds. It was still there, which I didn't really like that much anyway. I mean, it was deafening. Just the ring was just really bad. And just as a side note, go check out the Great Legend Show, Mandela Theories from Quantum Reality. It's actually a really good video. And he has a ringing theory on there that made a lot of sense to me. So I want to give him a shout out for that awesome video. I think I watched it twice just to make sure I understood everything right, but yeah, still, it was a pretty good video. I liked it. Okie dokie. Now, I don't normally do this, as you know, but there's just somebody I have to say hello to. Let's look at this. Edrum 100. You know what? At first, I thought maybe he might be a troll just trying to get attention, but then I read this post that he put on. I work like 10-hour days, so I had like 10 hours to think about this post because it's just stuck right there. You know how something just they stick there and it's like so okay. In the near future, someone's going to ignore the physical ailments because one of these Mandela Effect video makers put the idea in their head that they are sick because they shifted from another reality. The video makers can and will be held liable if they wind up in a hospital because of the insane idea that we're putting in their heads. Ed, oh, do you prefer Mr. Drum? Ed. Dexter! My dog was barking now. You got meathead. Okay, now believe me, I had enough time to tear this apart, put it back together, think about it. I can't. In some ways, I can't say he's wrong. Alright, it's like I wanted to say something, but I couldn't figure out what to say to him about this. But then it's like, what happens if I or you made a video and it reached this one person who it affected badly? I mean, we're talking this kind of crap bad, you know? And I don't know. I don't know if they can they hold somebody responsible for waking somebody up? I don't think really that they can. I mean, what are you going to be charged with for waking up somebody from a different reality? That's your charge because you made him go insane. Now, Ed, if you could find me a lawyer that will actually, oh, well, you probably could find a lawyer that would take that case just for the hell of it. Damn, that's bad. Okay, so the other person who woke that person up should find a lawyer who would take the case. I mean, if it happened to somebody, I don't care where it would happen, I would actually go to watch that case in the courtroom that had the lawyer explain to the judge, Your Honor, that guy woke my client up from out of his reality, and he went crazy and started doing a bunch of crap he shouldn't have done. And then the judge looks at him and goes, just a minute, I need some whiskey for this. Oh crap, I'm out. So I don't even think the judge would take the case. I mean, how do you prosecute somebody for waking somebody up out of a different reality and having the memories change, and then they go nuts because the memories change? My dog's crazy. He's rolling around in his blanket. Sorry, I get distracted really easily. So, I would like to sit in the chairs in that courtroom and look at this judge, to look at his face and what he'd be thinking when this guy, the lawyer, gets done talking and tells him. So, so this judge be like, so this guy made a video about some cockamamie Mandela Effect, and this guy saw it, and he woke up. You saying he woke up? Woke? Was he sleeping when he was watching it? And the other guy's like, no, he was in his own world, in his own reality, and he watched the video, and this guy woke up into a different reality, and he went crazy. Okay, two things or six are going to happen. One, that lawyer is going to get his ass thrown in jail. Or two, the lawyer and the guy who went crazy will get thrown in jail. Or Ed, Drum 100, and the lawyer and the crazy dude will get thrown in jail for coming up with this cockamamie idea. I'm sorry. When I read that, it's like I just want to see that. I just want to see the court case. I want to be in the courtroom when the shit happens. I really do. Yeah. And that's something that would probably happen in California, wouldn't it? That's a long flight. Damn. It could be some. If I'm in Michigan, it could be some redneck or some hillbilly, a cousin of mine. Man, that'd be bad. I'm not paying for his court costs and everything, so screw that. So, Ed, I know what you're trying to say, but I don't think you can sue somebody for waking somebody up out of a reality. I really don't. I mean, it's a good thought and the idea you have behind it, but I bet you me and a couple hundred other people be sitting in that courtroom watching that judge's face when he kind of like starts throwing stuff at the lawyer. That's just my take. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, how do I... Does it say Michael? Is that what it says? Miechel? Michael? 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 I'm sorry, dude, I butchered your name. I'm just calling you Mike. How's that? Mike. There you go. Your name is Mike. Oh, that dog can bark over everything. Okie dokie. Just a random thought, but I've been trying to think of an oldest change. I think it's the Egyptian pyramids, but if that's true, there has to be so many little changes all day long. It's crazy when you think about it. Well, technically, it wouldn't be the pyramids, because there is a life before the pyramids. I'm about to throw some at that dog in a minute. I don't know what year the pyramids were made. I have no idea. But there has to be changes. The Bible, is it before or after the pyramid? I am so bad with timelines. So, the pyramids can't be the oldest thing. You just gotta find out what happened before the pyramids. I don't know. I shall look that up and find out. Uh, okay. Why can't a person go back to the reality? The big theory is that once you leave that reality, it's gone. And if you left this reality and went to another one, and then you try going back, you'd be going to a different one. So technically, you can never go back to the one you left. So once you jump off of reality, chances are you're getting back to that one at zero. Like Back to the Future, they kind of messed it up because once he left and went back to the past, he came back. It was different, right? But he went back and changed it and came back to his past. Technically, he was on a different timeline, so he really couldn't actually go home. So Dexter, be quiet. God, he's barking. What are you barking? He barks at his shadow. You barking at the curtain? Bobby's up here. Can't bark at Bobby. That dog's crazy. Okay. I like when people leave comments. I read them all. I try to respond to a bunch of them, but oh yeah, I'm a moron. I'm sorry. And I was in New York in '95, and I did see the Statue of Liberty on Ellis Island. I was there for like 3 days. Oh, look at all these people and their. I want to thank you for commenting, everybody. I really do. Oh, I don't really like taking these quizzes. They're all about the same thing. Let's go with images. Okay. The only thing I do not get, okay, is Tony Tiger's nose. Why is it blue? That's kind of messed up, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's messed up. Messed up. And Mickey Mouse's suspenders? Like Ben said, how is his pants staying up? There's Jiffy. Yay, Jiffy. Isn't it Choosy's moms choose Jiffy? How does Choosy's moms choose Jeff? How does that make sense? I really don't. I really don't. I don't normally show all this stuff here, but everybody else shows it. Why should I? But I'm just looking. I'm seeing if anything new pops up. But I don't know. This laptop is so old. I am saving up for a new one, so don't worry about it. Oh, there's CERN. Woohoo, CERN. There are so many theories about the effect. And I love listening to all the theories. On both sides, the disbelievers and the believers, because it's funny, because sometimes the disbelievers can come up with pretty good theories of why it's not happening. And then we tear the theory apart and try and figure it out. And front loops. God, I hate the Oscar Mayer. I don't see anything new. Nothing new at all. Let me ask you a question. Okay. You have a paved road, right? And the next day, it's loose stone road. How long does it take to cover 5 miles of stone? Because when I went home at about 2:30 in the morning, yeah, I got home about 2:30, and on the way home, it was paved. I leave for work at 3:30 or 2:30 in the afternoon. I drive down it, and 5 miles that was paved is now loose stone. That's about what, 12 hours? And they start working about what, 8 or 9? Let's see. So they can loose stone pavement, loose stones, the whole pavement in 6 hours. About if they start at 8 or 9. So that was a little weird for me. Driving over there and it was frickin' loose stone. When last night, the night before, it was paved road. I'm not sure if something happened or they actually got done in 5 hours. Because I drove down, you normally see signs, you see construction workers, you see trucks. There was none of that. It was like loose stone, 5 miles to the other part where they finished a week ago. But still, how long does it take? I mean, it was perfect looking, like it was done weeks ago. But maybe they're that good that they actually do that. I don't see anything new at all. So, I think that this about covers everything. I don't know. See, the whole ringing in your ears. I still like the Legend's theory on that. So, if you get a chance, really, find the great Legend, find his video, just watch it, okay? And wait for that theory to pop up about the ringing. I mean, it's actually that whole theory made me watch this video twice, like I said. Because I want to make sure I didn't miss anything and that I understood everything. Nope, I do not see anything. God, that thing pisses me off. Oh, this saw that picture I wanted and I lost it. Oh, hey, this brace face with no braces on. Yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense right there. You probably can't see it. I can see it right here. It disappeared. Right there. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, and the scarecrow right here with the gun. Yeah, that makes a whole hell of a lot of sense. A scarecrow with a gun. Yeah. 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 Well, I think that's about all I had. I want to thank people for watching it and for commenting when you feel like it, and for Ed and Mike for giving me something to talk about. I really appreciate you guys and everybody else who comments and people who watch. And I think that's about it. And I shall talk to you all later. Take care.